Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast, Zach Talks About Football. Here's episode 1. Today, the U.S.'s dream of making another quarterfinal run at a World Cup is over after a self-destructing 4-1 defeat to Belgium in the round of 16 in Seattle. For a while, there were some flashes of hope, but overall, Belgium's quality and experience were too much for us. In today's episode, I will be talking about my three key takeaways from USA 1, Belgium 4 at the World Cup round of 16. My first key takeaway from tonight's match is defensive mistakes were punished at the highest level. The US made 3 huge mistakes, which Belgium capitalized on. The first crucial mistake came in the 9th minute. After Freeman blocked the cross from Trossard, Freeman headed the ball up in the air, and 3 USA players had a chance to clear the ball, but Raskin took the ball out of the air and crossed it into the middle of the box for an easy tap-in for De Ketelaere. The mistake for the second goal in the 33rd minute was that we didn't get too tight on Trossard and allowed him to cross the ball into the box, and De Ketelaere wanted the ball more than Ream. I know there was a slight push, but it was no foul. Ream just couldn't handle De Ketelaere, and his 6'4" size helped him head the ball into the net. The second crucial mistake was in the 57th minute. Freeze came out, won the ball, but instead of clearing the ball, he kicked the ball off of De Ketelaere, and because he was so far out from goal, Vinaken just shot the ball, and it skipped past Ream into the bottom corner of the goal. Huge, horrendous mistake by Freeze. The third and final crucial mistake was in stoppage time. Richards misplaced the pass, and the ball hit off of Vinaken and falls to Lukaku, who cuts inside and curls the low finish into the bottom of the corner. Just huge mistake from Richards. My second key takeaway is the United States showed flashes, but we just couldn't sustain it. In the 31st minute, Tillman had a beautiful free kick to make it 1-1. Tremendous free kick, by the way. That was beautiful. It looked like momentum swung in our favor, but then we go and concede another goal a minute later. We started really well in the second half, dominated possession, but we had some flashes to score, like Berhalter's shot from outside the box, but it went over the bar. We just couldn't do anything in the second half. My third and final takeaway is that this team inspired many people. They scored the most goals the U.S. has ever scored at a World Cup in 11. Balogun scored 3 goals in this World Cup, which puts him second ever for an American to score more than 3 goals at a World Cup. We won our first knockout game since 2002. We beat a European side for the first time in Bosnia and Herzegovina. But the next step is crucial. In the next step, we need to build depth, consistency, and defensive discipline to compete with the world's elite. We just aren't there. The road to 2030 starts now, everybody. Gotta get believing. My final thoughts. Belgium deserved to advance. The scoreline is a fair representation of how the game went. For the U.S., tonight ends our journey at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. We're the third and final host to go out. But the project of growing soccer in the U.S. is not over. And there are a lot of young talent to build around that's coming up. Valuable lessons that we could learn from tonight. And a foundation to build and compete with the world's elite. We'll see what the next 4-year holds. But, I mean, this was a good World Cup for the U.S. That's it for today's show. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with more football talk. And stuff.